So you have 528 points. These are anemometers, and that measures wind direction and wind speed. Okay, and they are distributed all over the 500 square meter area, right? And uh, you have a tree in the middle of that. You can actually increase the 528 anemometer to 1024 anemometers, okay, or 1008 anemometers, and for more detail and for more accuracy. So Pakyo, oh my. So yeah, the single anemometer is a function, right? Function of wind, and it has a function. It has some kind of one-dimensional function, right? Or two-dimensional function. I think one-dimensional function and the force and vector, right? So uh, altogether, all this array is a kind of a function, right? And the tree in middle of that square area has certain kind of movement via the wind, right? So you are capturing that tree, modeling that tree from the sensor fusions of cameras, and you are modeling in 3D, and you are getting that data, and you are correlating with the wind sensors, these anemometers, to that tree that is under the influence of wind, right? So you are mapping one functions to another function, and how this function change will change this, right? And how this change will correlate to this, right? So they have some kind of relations to one another, but we are predicting the tree movements, what will happen after 25 seconds. We have actually a display, and that shows the 3D model of that tree, that is showing what will happen after 25 seconds. That is showing, predicting 25 seconds in visually live 3D model of that tree. So how this functioning is happening, how this mapping is happening. So to understand the mapping of one functions to another functions of tree, there are multiple ways to map these functions, okay? There are not only one solutions for it. It has infinite solutions for the same problem that will predict the same thing. So I think this is the fascinating thing, right? So I can use deep learning, and I can model this. I don't know how it's happening, but it is happening via some kind of mechanisms, right? Some kind of formulae. But I think the far wind coming to me has certain distance to cover with its speed, and after some time it will hit me, right? So this type of function has a kind of distance calculation, time calculations, and that is mapped through it, or some kind of present to present mapping, like present wind parameters to present trees movement, and mapping from it to predict the future, or from present wind anemometers here, anemometers here, anemometers here, anemometers here, to predicting what will happen after the considering the what will happen wind passes through the trees, and just moving the trees and mapping that, considering the time. So this has multiple ways of doing it. It can go from the solutions has multiple, the equations are multiples, and these answers are one, that is the predictions. So I found this fascinating, that there are multiple solutions to it, and the solutions are right for all of these kind, and it is predicting what it should be predicted. So there are multiple ways I encountered this. I encountered this farmers thing. So it's mapping present to present and predicting the future. Okay, so this is happening in my models.